Alright, we live. Let me turn this down a bit. Alright, let's do this. Let me go back here. Oh, let me check my mic. Make sure it's not too quiet. Okay. And we go back to here. Okay. Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to part 60 of our FGO live stream series. And today we have a very special day because a very special unit is back on the banner. Now there was once a point in time where I was considered SKADI-less, but hopefully after today that will no longer be the case. Well, I guess it kinda will since we rolled for caster SKADI, but here we have a ruler SKADI, so hopefully we can get her and get the ball rolling for these quick teams in the future. Now, I did put up a poll, but I haven't looked at it, so let's see. Well, first let me try to see if I can fix this chat here. Is this the same? Let me grab it from here. Okay, bring that back, and let's see, fingers crossed. Okay, it doesn't want to work today, but it's fine, because we got this poll. Let's see how it's doing so far. Okay, so in the poll I asked, will Cloudy get SKADI ruler today? It seems like 72% of you guys believe, 28% of you guys doubt. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried because as soon as I saw it, as soon as I put up the poll, the doubt bar immediately went to 100 right away. So I was a little worried, but it looks like most of you guys got my back at the end of the day. There are some doubters out there, but I think as long as the king of doubters, Devil God, isn't here, we should be okay. We should be okay. I don't know, someone's gonna, like, I don't know, sacrifice a goat to, like, summon Devil God back again to curse my streams one of these days. But let me open up the game now. I think we go here. There we go. And then full screen. And now we change the audio over to here. Okay, perfect. So, here we are. Let's go to the poll. Actually, have I checked the shop? I don't know if I have. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. But you can never be too sure. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I never miss up on those free tickets. So I definitely did claim those. Now, we don't have too many gems coming into this because we did just roll on the Berserker Toria banner and then we rolled on the Melusine banner. So we don't have too many left. But maybe we can get some luck here. Also, let me convert these real quick. I don't see any ice cream in sight. Go get some ice cream. I can't this time, man. I can't. I cannot get ice cream this time. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I had ice cream all over my hoodie. It was a disaster. Well, it did work out when it came to getting the what's it called? The 2 black grails. But outside of that, we still didn't end up getting the banner unit, so I don't know how effective ice cream really is. It gives you something. May not be what you desire, but it'll give you something. You better worry about me, Cloudy. Oh yeah, Nicholas. I forgot Nicholas as well. Everywhere I go, on Discord, in YouTube, I can always see Nicholas doubting. Devil God gone, bro. Got filtered by the gacha. Devil God will be mentioned forever. He was an iconic part of the live streams. That was the beginning of the end. Once a Devil God came into the streams and cursed my streams, that was the beginning of the end. We had a drought of banner units for so long. We missed the Cuckoo banner. We missed the Koyan of Light banner. We missed the Koyan of Dark banner. We missed the Draco banner. We missed the Tiamat banner, even though I didn't roll too much for Tiamat. So that was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. That was brutal. Yep, yeah, there it is. I'll still be caster, SKADI, you're not wrong. Okay, let's do this. So, first things first, I'm gonna be completely honest. This stream might be a bit on the shorter side, just because yesterday was an absolute disaster when it comes to sleep. Something happened at work, and it was just, when I was trying to sleep, it was one of those moments where you're laying in bed and you're trying to sleep, but there's just something bouncing around in your mind, and you just can't fall asleep. I don't think I actually fell asleep until like 6 in the morning, and then I got up at 9, so it was brutal. But good news is, everything should be resolved by the end of today. It was just like anxiety or something keeping me up. But it shouldn't be a problem going forward. I just could not get it out of my mind, bro. It was so annoying. But let's go to the oh yeah, so you know, since I didn't get much sleep, if I end the stream a bit abruptly, just know that's the reason why, and it won't be a problem going forward. But here we are with, oh, okay, interesting banner here. So we have SKADI Ruler, of course, on one side, but we also have Wu Zetian Caster. Now, we have the Assassin version of her, but I don't have the Caster version, so I think it'd be interesting to see what she can do as well. But without any further ado, we got 5 tickets, we got 180 quartz, and a dream. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Let me get rid of this poll so that I can see the chat. Ending with a final 71%. Appreciate you guys. Also, real quick, I guess before we get into this, I forgot, since it's the beginning of the month, it's time. Get your evades ready, because we got some memberships to roll out. Let's see if we have any lucky chatters getting gifted memberships today. So, if you guys don't know, at the beginning of every month, YouTube gives me the ability to give you guys free gifted memberships, up to 10 of them. But I can only do 5 at a time, so it's going to be one group of 5, and then another group of 5. Let's see if you will be one of the lucky winners. Starting with... Alright, here's the first batch. We already have people evading, and we didn't even start yet. We already have people evading. Okay, I'll wait until all of these roll out before I announce them. Okay, so for the first 5 members, we have Siayin, we have Luis Koa, we have Nikoto, we have Aztrax, and we have Nate, that all won a membership today. So if you are a current member, or if you are a new member and you'd like to kind of show off your favorite emote, or, you know, we do have this evade emote for all of the people that don't get memberships, so if you want to spam that as well, that works perfectly fine. And if you don't have a membership, you can evade however the heck you want, whether it's biking across town, wheelchairing yourself away, flying a plane out of here. There's some people walking, some people running. Just pick your favorite emote. But that is the first batch of 5. So now it's time to get into the second batch. Let's see. Come on, turn off Mind's Eye for once. Okay, here are the next 5. Okay, one more. There we go. So, the next 5 winners are Biggest Boss, Vitor, Dayat, Uli, and Shiro. So, congratulations to all of the people that have won memberships. Hope you guys enjoy the emotes. We have plenty of good ones. And, of course, we add Well, I mean, there might be some emotes that I just add in randomly if they become big enough memes. I still gotta add the Dante's emote. But normally we add a new emote for every singularity. So we have one emote for every singularity up to Apocrypha, I think? Or not Apocrypha, what am I talking about? Up until America, I think. Ooh, do we not? Why haven't we... Okay, so we need an America emote. Everybody, if you're in the Discord right now, I'm gonna need you guys to come up with a good America emote. It can be one for Nightingale, it can be one for whoever, but we need an America emote, and then of course we're gonna need a Camelot emote. So if you guys can come up with any images or like faces from the actual sprites that you'd like for me to use, make sure to let me know. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. It was a slip of the tongue. All right, we don't need to worry about that series right now. So, anyways, here we have it. SKADI ruler. Let's see if we can get her, hopefully in tickets, so we won't have to break into the quartz. But let's see. Will streamer luck come through and save us again? Let's find out. Okay, this is new. Hello, Arctic. What the heck is this? Gain 1 C star each turn and increase quick heart effectiveness by 2% and critical strength by 3%. This would be so cool if the numbers are higher. The art is sick though. I love this. I'm not sure. Is this Sasaki Kojiro? I can't quite tell. I think this is Kojiro, and this is Kakulin. Also, Cornelius, thank you so much for becoming a member, my friend. Hope you enjoy the emotes. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have been enjoying the Dante's voice line in the background. Had to add that, since I know there's a lot of Dante's fans in the chat. But let's see. I'm on the toilet right now. Hope it helps you, CloudyCrow. Yeah, I'm not doing the ritual anymore, but if you guys want to do the toilet ritual for me. Oh, okay, we got the goat. We got the goat. It's time. It's time. We have Jekyll and Hyde blessing our rolls here, which is interesting because I don't think we've really pulled him too many times while rolling on these banners, so... Okay, there has to be something going on here. There has to be something going on here with these CEs, because I've never seen this one either. But they're both 3 stars, so it's not like they're crazy strong. They have to be like promotional CEs for something. Is it for the current event that's going on? I don't know, because we've rolled a lot on this event already, and we haven't gotten either of these. And they don't have event bonuses, so I don't know. But this one's cool. I think this is Ibaraki Doji. And then, is this... Oh, is this the assassin of Paradiso or something like that? I've seen this tattoo somewhere. This, like, snake tattoo. Last year's summer event CE. Okay, that's cool. It's a summer 7 banner, so you get the... Oh, that's cool. Oh, snap. So did they do that for all of the featured summer banners during this event? They like, let's say it's a banner from summer year 5. Did they also give like year 5 summer CEs as well? Rama bag emote. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't find a good image of that. I need to find something online, or maybe you guys can send something online that has the Rama bag meme. Okay, so 30, 18, or 180. So that means we have 6 rolls? 6 10 pulls. 6 10 pulls. Can we get her? Got Shinji'd. Oh, true. See, getting Shinji'd isn't nearly as bad as getting clowned, so I'll take that any day. In Discord? Alright, perfect. Perfect. I'll have to check that out when I get the chance. Alright, Archer. Gilgamesh. Kid Gil. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'll take this. Okay, Zenobia, cruising date. I'm more than happy with that. Zenobia might go. Okay, Infinity Blade. Is this the girl that was made by the Pokemon artist? Hold. Saber? So, oh! Okay. Dearmud. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at his NP real quick. He might be exactly what I needed. Also, we have a couple of these as well, so this is cool. We might be able to MLB after this. Okay. Great timing. Great timing. Also, Nikoto, thank you so much for becoming a member. That timing was so amazing. As soon as his face pops up, you just hear the Dante's laughter in the background. Okay, so I guess first I want to check. Wait, that was a 5-star. Hold on, let me check this out. Increase arts effectiveness by 8%, NP gain 10%, and damage cut 100. Okay, that's interesting. Next, a 5-star CE. Apply invincible 2 times, increase NP strength by 15%, and NP gain by 5%. This seems solid. I love the art too. The hair like draping down and then spilling across the ground. That looks sick. And now, man of the hour, Caitlin. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Shout out to all of you guys. Holy crap. Thank you so much for supporting the stream today. Hope you guys enjoy the emotes. Make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the live stream. But we did just get Dearmud here. And he's a Saber. Single target. Okay, here we go again. Andy's quick. Alright, alright. So this is like what? Our third quick single target Saber. We have Satanta. We have Santa Karna, I think he's also quick, and now we have Dearmud. Deal significant damage, remove defense buffs, hold on. Medium chance to inflict death to a single enemy. Wait, this seems kinda crazy. I like the significant damage, although I don't know how much that really means. I'm pretty sure most single targets have significant damage, but the remove defense buffs, that sounds huge. And the medium chance to inflict death is really interesting. I wonder what his skills do. I'll have to check that out one of these days. But that was just the first 10 pull. I'm feeling great. Let's see what this next set of 10 has for us. Buff removal after the damage. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So he hits you while you still have the defense buffs, and then he takes them away. Okay. So that's it's a little iffy, but I still think it's cool that he can remove defense buffs so that he can open them up for your other units. What is this? Zhufu. Can't be mad at a Zhufu. What the heck? We just got this. Budding Angler. I'm loving the art on these CEs though. Another Budding Angler? Are we gonna MLB this right now? What the heck is going on here? Another Zenobia. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so let's see what the heck this does. NP gauge 3% each turn, quick card effectiveness, and NP strength 10%. Okay, so my guess is at MLB this is probably like 5, 5, 15? Maybe? That's interesting. We got this one again. Oh no. Oh no. Just when we had good luck from Jekyll, we had to get it balanced out by Babbage here. So now we're neutral. Now we're neutral. Jekyll blessed our rolls. Babbage cursed our rolls. So now we're in the middle. Let's see. It's open season now. Anything can happen. Got Babbaged. Exactly. Okay. Cullen. Let's see what we get. Cleaner. I think I have one of these. So, hey, we can add that so we can MLB it eventually. Okay, we have her as well. Pray for more Babbages. Please don't. Please don't. We don't need any robot emotes in the chat. We definitely don't need that. So let's see what this does again. Arts effectiveness and critical strength. Okay. This could be pretty big for Zenobia. Even better than the actual Zenobia card for her. Critical strength and NP gain. Okay. Dang, 20% is pretty big for it not being MLB'd. And then we can already MLB this. Let's continue. Let's continue. Babbage is the good luck. Get bad lucked by Jekyll. Well, either way, it's balanced out then. Caster, okay. Wu Zetian. Okay, new unit. Can't be mad at a new unit. Let's see what she can do. Which one's better, do you guys think? Between the assassin one and the caster one. Which one do you guys think is better? Okay, we got Geronimo. Okay, another Wu Zetian? I'll take it. NP2. Can't be mad at an NP2. And 110 pull too. Okay, Art of Death. I think we just MLB'd this, so this card's kind of useless. Alright, what you gotta say to us? Oh my gosh. What? The perfect, well-proportioned swimsuit. Caster? Oh, it seems like the answers are pretty mixed. Some people say caster, some people say assassin. I pulled everything for her and didn't get her. I'm sorry, Shui Betty. I'm sorry, man. I forgot to send some good luck your way. I forgot to send some your way. I was taking all of it for myself. I forgot to share with everyone else. Both are good, but assassin is more usable for general stuff. Okay. I'm gonna have to see. Oh, I should have checked back there if she was single target or AoE. Because I guess when it comes to casters, we're good on single target and AoE, so I guess I'd probably want her to be more of a support, if anything. Or single target. I'll take either of those. Summer is a fantastic OG SKADI support. Oh snap, so if we do get SKADI here, then we can pair her with Caster Wu. That could work. Caster Wu doesn't invite FBI. That makes sense. Okay. Another rhythmed birth. Okay. Last 10 pull. Ladies and gentlemen. Last 10 pull of the stream. Let's see what we can get. SKADI Caster evaded us when we tried rolling for her. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. Skahawk, not SKADI. Okay, I see. Lancer Skahawk. Okay. Alright, let's see if SKADI Ruler will treat us better than SKADI Caster, or are we gonna be SKADI-less on both fronts? Let's see. I'm gonna let this one roll out. Let all 10 of them roll out. Okay, Caster, Geronimo. I'll take a Media. Didn't she just get a buff too? Didn't she just get a buff in JP? So I'm telling you, man, my Jason team in the future, my Jason team's looking better and better. Better and brighter. We have Herc at Bond level 9. Right around the corner from Bond 10. We have Medea getting buffs. We have Atalanta as well, who we still have to level. I don't know who else I'd put in the team, though. I'd have to look at all the different Argonauts. Hello, Arctic. Yes, yes, on JP, yes. Pretty nutty, too? Okay. Oh, 5-star Twin Tails. Okay, we have Dobrynya and Koyan. Interesting, interesting. You still have that paid SQ. Do I? What is it, just like one paid SQ? One roll to rule them all. Full mastership. No longer Koyan list, true. You're not wrong. Rider. Ushiwakamaru. Okay, okay. Ushiwaka's another character that I want to level up one of these days. Cloudy doesn't believe in paid quartz. I've just never really used paid quartz outside of the what's it called? The GSSRs. Also, thank you so much, Matthias, for the 5 gifted memberships. With, let's see, our 5 lucky winners are MSJ V. I don't know how to pronounce that. V6Cell, Kiki, Brandon, and Noru. Congratulations to all of you guys for getting memberships. It looks like your luck is a lot better than my luck here. So, congratulations. If you're in the chat, make sure to thank Matthias. Also, massive shout out to you, Matthias. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 memberships to the chat. Already see the evade emotes rolling in. It's so Jover. Mom, pick me up. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's at least see what this does then. Buster effectiveness 8%, critical strength 10%, NP charge 2 levels. That's interesting. 1 time. Dang, I feel like this could be crazy, especially max limit broken. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it. We do have 5 more days. We do have 5 more days, so maybe. And I guess, do we have 1 paid quartz? We do. 1 paid quartz. Let's see what we get from here. Let's see. I don't know. 1 roll to rule them all. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ruined Church. Okay. At least we don't have to worry about it in the future. So, personally, I'm not mad. I'm not gonna lie, these summer rolls have been fantastic, so it was about time that they nerfed me, right? So, I'm not mad that I didn't get SKADI. I am a little mad that I'm still SKADI-less, now from both different SKADIs. But, one day, I will get her. And the day that I get her, my quick teams are gonna go crazy. But it looks like we missed out on this Infinity Stone. We missed out on the Quick Stone. But we do still have the Buster Stones and the Caster Stone. Or the Art Stone. Well, huh. I wonder. So there would be... We have Koyan and we have Oberon. I'd say those 2 are like the Buster Stones. The Caster Stones would probably be Castoria and Lady Avalon, right? So we need, or the Art Stones. I don't know why I keep saying Caster. The Art Stones. So we still need 1 more Art Stone. And then the Quick Stones would be both of the SKADIs, right? Would you guys agree? Or are there other characters that you guys think deserve the title of being considered one of the stones, one of the Infinity Stones? One day I will also get Summary Buki. Both of us. We will get our desired units one of these days. NP2 Wu is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all. First, let's see what the heck she does, so I can see, you know, if she provides anything new to my account, or if it's just gonna be like you know, pick her because I want to, not because I need to, if that makes any sense. So, increase NP strength. Effect increases with overcharge. That's always good to see. Deal special attack damage. Enemies with human attribute. Decrease defense for all enemies. Okay, this is really interesting. And she's Buster. That's pretty big, because I was gonna say she might be kind of interchangeable with Da Vinci, because Da Vinci's also an AoE caster, but she's arts. Defense ignoring damage. Yeah, she also has the NP strength with overcharge, and she has defense ignoring damage and a bunch of skills that like raise her NP charge level, which would increase the NP strength. She increases her NP strength, and then she's good at refilling her gauge. But with Wu Zetian, number one, we have her at NP2, which is great. So she's going to be dealing a bit more damage. On top of that, it's a Buster AoE. So it should be like designed to deal more damage than Art's AoE would do. So it applies Undead trait. I wonder if one of her skills play off of that. And then special attack, human attribute, and decrease defense. So we have one that ignores defense, one that decreases defense. Interesting. Wu gives 20% party charge. Okay, that's cool. So like a mini Castoria. She applies undead, so she synergizes with a lot of random servants. Interesting. Let's see. Rolls are over, but he... Oh, you're explaining it. Catching Janice up on the streams. Or on the stream. Especially given she can give all allies anti-dead. Really? Wait, let me pull up her skills real quick, so I can see just what exactly she can do. Okay. And then search up Wu. Let's see if just Wu will work. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, it's because it's still loading. Okay. Wu. There we go. Wait, no, she's not here. What the heck? Did I spell it wrong? Let me see. No, it's literally just W-U. Let me try Zetian. What the heck? Do I have filters on? Why is she not appearing here? Let me change the screen so you guys can see. I don't know why she's not appearing. I don't have any filters on. I guess let me add some filters then. Maybe she'll appear that way. So caster, 4-star, Buster. There she is. Okay. So Wu. Oh, that's why. Assassin of the Nightless City. That's why she wasn't popping up. Oh, okay, yeah. You guys called it in the chat. I'm skipping these in favor of the hunting quest banners next week. What pops up during those banners? Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this summer banner, or these summer banners, was like the things that I was most looking forward to out of the entire what is it? Why are you searching her on Game Press when you can see her skills on the game? That's the thing though. I can't. Since I don't have her ascended, I can't see what these two skills do. So that's why I gotta look it up and see. So, skills. So, increase attack for all allies, Buster Card effectiveness for all allies, and increase NP gain. Okay, these margins are very low. A 0.5% increase? That's kind of crazy. What the heck? But maxed out 15, 15, 20. I feel like this is really good. Next, decrease NP gauge for all enemies by 1. Apply special attack undead to all allies. Okay, so there you go. You have the NP that applies the undead trait to all enemies for 3 turns. And then she also gives, I was reading that the wrong thing. She also gives special attack undead and increase NP gauge. So special attack undead 30% and NP plus 20%. So you're telling me I could run her with my boy Orion, give him special attack undead, buster effectiveness, bonus attack, and turn all of the enemies into undead so he can just demolish them. You're telling me that's a thing? That sounds awesome. Inflict stun on all undead. Now, you guys know how I feel about stun. I think stun's the most broken skill in this game. So, inflict stun on all undead is pretty nasty. Restore HP for all allies and clear debuffs. What the heck? Yo, why is her kit so loaded? What the heck? Now, I don't know what the damage numbers are looking like, but holy crap. So she deals damage, AoE damage, super effective bonus against human, decreases defense, applies undead, gives an attack buff to her team, a buster buff to her team, NP to her team, NP gain to her team, special attack undead to her team, stun on all of the enemies, restore HP, and clear all debuffs. Holy crap, this character is freaking loaded. You don't want to do that? Yep, that's why she's so good with Skahawk. Yeah, she's very much a boss fighting support. Laughs and debuff immune. Oh yeah, can't be stunned. True. And, well, I don't know. I feel like most of the enemies, I think there definitely are irremovable debuffs that enemies can give you. But I feel like most enemies that I've encountered, if they have something irremovable or unremovable, it's gonna be a buff on themselves. So any debuffs that they give me, I should be able to just click this button and they all poof into thin air. And then we also have Castoria as well to clear debuffs. So dang, I really like what her kit provides so far. Mental debuff immune. Dang, mental debuff immune. Increase debuff chance rate and arts card effectiveness. Okay. This is cool. So how much is the increase per NP? Or per overcharge? So it goes up 5% each time. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. And then the... Where is it? Oh wait, this is the overcharge, okay. And for the actual NP levels, 100%, 50%, 25%, 25%. Okay, so it's like NP2's pretty solid, because we get 100% increase just off rip. Pretty cool. To be honest, the undead alone would be good. Yeah, I know. Just giving any unit on your team a free special attack boost. That sounds pretty awesome. A 30% special attack boost. Alright. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Camelot time. Cloudy found the Boudica Quirinus strat, but for undead. Quirinus, who is that? Is that a JP character? Look up what Lancer Skahawk does. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce her name though. Or spell her name. Skathak. Lancer though. There she is. Okay. So look up what she does. Apply evade to self. 80% chance to increase critical strength. 80% to increase star gather rate. 50% boost. Holy. That's pretty big. Okay, so let's look up this one. Quick card effectiveness for one ally. Buff success rate for an ally. NP gauge for an ally. Okay. 50% quick effectiveness. Holy crap. And then 20% gauge at max. And now we have Godslayer EX. Special attack divine. Special attack undead. A buff to self 3 times 3 turns. Increase own NP gauge by 20%. Dang! What? 20% per attack 3 times. So that's just a 60% if you get a full combo. And it lasts over 3 turns. So even if you don't have a full combo the first turn, as long as you get 3 of her cards out, that's a 60% increase. Holy! 100%! Oh my god! A 100% damage buff against undead on top of Luzetion's 30%. Oh my god, these numbers! Significant damage to a single enemy. Stun? No, I'm kidding. Now we're really talking. Stun for 1 turn. Medium chance to inflict death. Okay. Honestly, she seems awesome. I'd love to get her. I think I only have the summer one, which I don't even remember what class the summer one is. She caster too? Let's see. I don't even remember. And I need more leaves. Because I have her at like NP1, I think. Wait, what? Do I not even have her? Oh, here she is. I'm dumb. She's assassin. Okay. Alright. She's the strongest Lancer after this buff. Dang. Wait, so is the buff recent? Like this buff just came out? Because I don't know. I feel like I've seen her. I don't know. Maybe I've never really taken a deep dive to look at her skills. With niche, she is better. TNA Melusine. Without Melusine, better. Dang. The stun actually is amazing. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Stun is so sick. So wait, if I play my cards right, I could get like 2 free stuns in a row if I had her, and I paired her with the Mystic Code. Bye, evil. Undead is my new friend. And it's the Toy Story meme with Andy like dropping Woody, except it's me dropping Moriarty, and I'm like, bye, evil. Undead is my new friend. I don't want to play with you anymore. The buff coming out this year. Okay, okay. So it's coming out later, but once it drops. Wait, so the buff wasn't even included in what I saw? You can just outright stun lock bosses if, yeah, like if you loop her NP or something. Oh yeah, because I didn't even think about that. Her NP is just a straight up stun. Just like the Mystic Code. It's not like most characters where it's like a chance to stun. This man will go insane if he gets his hands on GGH. Who is that? It all leads back to Dante's. Here we go. Thanks a lot, Tess Tickle, for bringing everything back to Dante's. Okay, so last stream we finished the Atlas Institute, and now the God King Ozymandias. Oh no. This ain't good. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot. Oh, snap. I guess we can level someone up then. Let's see. Oh, let's do some of these characters that we put these pins in. So... Noble Phantasm, skill. Is this where you do it? Okay, there you go. Okay, so we have these characters here that we marked for us to look into leveling more. And we do really need a Lancer. Now, from what I've heard from you guys, Finn is probably the stronger of the two, but after hearing out what they can do, honestly, she sounds more fun. But let's see, because I don't remember 100% what Finn can do. Deal heavy damage, decreases attack. Okay, that's interesting. Effect increases with overcharge to all enemies. Apply immunity to mental debuffs. Okay. And then her, she's like a counter attacker, right? Apply the following states to yourself. Decrease defense of a single enemy during normal attacks. And remove buff of a single enemy during critical attacks. 3 times 5 turns. Decrease critical strength of a single enemy when attacked. Yeah. Decrease critical strength when attacked. Recover all HP's allies when receiving a critical hit. Oh, so I guess she's not really a, like, counter-attacker. She's, like, both. She has debuffs that she applies when she gets attacked. And then she has buffs... No. Debuffs that she applies when she attacks. And buffs / debuffs that she applies when she gets hit. So she's ultimately just, like, a massive debuffer that benefits both from hitting people and getting hit. This seems fun. Yeah, okay. She's hella fun to use. Finn can NP loop with Castoria. Ugh, these are some good arguments. These are both good arguments. But I think I'm mostly in need of an AoE Lancer. So I'm going to go with Finn for now. But I guess... You know, I could just level up both. Why not? Do we have any Lancer ones? We have a single Lancer one. Okay. Might as well get it out of the way. Finn is your typical arts looping brain rot. Let's see. Oh wait, gotta go to all. Okay. With a few specific command codes, she can be an immortal soloist. Have you seen both of their skills? I haven't. I mean, I've looked them up before, but since I am not actually, like... Since I'm not actively using them, I haven't had time to, like, you know, memorize it. It's more like I look up what they can do, and I remember in the moment, but then, like, a few days later, you know, I forget, since I'm obviously not actively using them. Alright, let's see how far we can get with Fane. And, on top of this, I don't know if he has any, like, special upgrades, but we did complete America. So if he does have any MP upgrades or anything, we should have access to them. Okay. Chance to evade incoming attacks 1 turn. Target focus 1 turn. Decrease charm resist from female enemies. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Knowing who this is, it makes sense. But I really like this. Chance to evade and apply target focus. So he basically like taunts people into hitting him. Oh god, here we go again. These feathers, man. But good thing is, I think the feathers are in one of these tickets. I think it might be the August tickets. Well, let's see. Got July. Oh, perfect. It's in July. I think we needed 4. But your boy has been farming. I have been farming. We got quite a few of these August tickets. Oh, do not want to accept that right now. I do not want to accept these right now. Okay. But yeah, I've been trying to get on every day and farm a couple stages, because we need like 3 things on these August tickets that are like either locked behind the section between the singularities and the lost belts, or they're lost belt items. So can't really farm them. Gotta rely on these tickets. Okay. Feather hell is truly the worst hell. Yeah, I saw that image from the FGO stream where they talked about the most needed items, like what the viewers decided were the most needed items. The first one was the heroic plates, which I 100% understand. Those things are a friggin' pain. I also saw those like purple hearts were in there as well, which I know I needed those for Herc for a while. And then I think these feathers were here too. And okay, so when it comes to those items being like very high in demand, do you think it's more so because a lot of servants need them, or because they just have really low drop rates? I think that'd be interesting to know. Bruh, I pressed the wrong banner? Wait, what happened? I wonder if Cloudy would ever be interested in learning the super niche FGO mechanics. For example, did you know every attack card has its own randomized crit star gather rate? What? Every attack card has its own randomized crit star gather rate. Oh, snap. Okay, so is that why there will be some cards that give like 350% crit star gather, and then that percent is like split between all of the different cards? I was wondering, like, why the heck are they going so far beyond 100%? But I have learned some like super niche things recently. Like, I never knew that the cards that you get, the normal cards, they come out in sets of 15. So every 3 turns, the cards reshuffle. But that also means if I get like triple Orion busters in the first turn, then I'm not gonna have any busters for the next 2 turns. I had no idea that that was the case. And then, of course, there are some exceptions. Like, if a servant dies, I know that the cards reshuffle. There's also the Mystic Code that reshuffles. But yeah, I love learning these niche little facts. just recently, I like took some time to look up what servants have like the earth trait and the heaven trait and stuff like that. Obviously, it's gonna be a while before I remember all of them, but I think it was cool to look up and see like, okay, so these units are generally earth trait, and you know, these units are divine. Another thing that confused me is the fact that apparently there's like a divine and divinity or something like that. Like two different, I don't know if they're both traits or what. Oh, are we out already? Guess that's a good thing. Yes, you can count the cards to predict what's coming up. Yeah, exactly. I haven't had too many opportunities to really put that into practice, but definitely, I think that'll definitely be useful going forward, because I literally thought every single turn was just complete RNG. I had no idea that, like, for example, if I get a full combo, 3 cards for the same character, then that means I'm only going to have 2 of their cards left going into the next 2 turns. Nice. Oh, we've seen this before. This art is sick. I think we saw it during one of the friend support showcases. Rank up quest. Should we do it real quick? Let's see how long it is first. Different servant classes have different card star weights, which is why you see archers, riders, hog crit stars when paired with berserkers or avengers. Okay. Oh, so you have like characters with really high star weights. If they're put with characters that have really low star rates, then, you know, it's going to be a struggle to get crits with those berserkers and avengers. He's learning. Yep, he's learning slowly but surely. But the game doesn't tell you that. Exactly. There's so much that this game doesn't tell you. That's like, a lot of it on its own isn't super important, but when you use these things in niche situations, or if you use these things all together, then they can really change how you play through the game. Like, for example, with the new Berserker Toria, she has special attack chaotic and divine. So that's like something that not every servant has. But if you bump into a servant that does have one of those, you're gonna obliterate them. And if you bump into a servant that has both of those, you're gonna completely demolish them. So I feel like that could be cool, especially if you pair them with units that can maybe apply the well, I doubt you can apply the divine trait. And I think chaotic, I'm sure there's someone that can apply chaotic. There's got to be someone out there. So now let's look at Finn, because I don't think I read his last skill. So this increases arts effectiveness, increases C-star drop rate, and then we did read this one. But he does have an upgrade, so my guess is that the upgrade is for this one, which makes sense, because, wait, do both of these get upgrades? Oh snap. It might be time. It might be time. Oh wait, I think I can look at it through his profile. Oh snap, he has 2 skill upgrades and an NP upgrade. Okay, that we might want to hold this off then, because I don't know how long that's gonna be to go through each of these. So bond level 3, rank up quest, and then rank up quest. So let's see how long it is. Divinity is a skill? Do you use your silver foes? Yeah, I do them. I've used them for quite a few people recently. Like, oh, wait. Hold on. Before I check that. So it's only 3? It's fine. I'll do this off stream. I should level up Anderson too. But, I'll do that off stream, and then we'll have him ready to go for Friday. For now, I'll put him in my team so that he can get bond levels. But, there are quite a few servants that I gave some foes to. Like, recently I gave some foes to Berserker Toria. Did I give any to Melusine? I did. Gave some to Melusine. I think that's it for recent. Have I given any to her? Nope, nope. So I think that's it for the, like, super recent characters I got. But for the characters that I use very often, I did. Like, I gave it to Orion. Gave it to... Well, I don't use her often, but I gave it to Ketz a while ago. I gave it to Castoria, so... I've been using them for the most part. For units that I use frequently. Oh, but there was something that someone said earlier. Okay, so when it comes to Divinity, real quick, and then we can get right to the story. So, what happens if I look up Divine? Or let me look up a character that has Divine. Let me think. Who do I remember that has Divine? Oh, I think, does Artoria Lancer have it? Because I know she's a divine spirit. What the heck is this? Artoria. Or is it going to be Altria? Oh my god. Altria. Lancer. She doesn't have divine. That's interesting. Who would? Tiamat, maybe? Gilgamesh. Okay, yeah, that's an easy one. Gilgamesh. Divine trait, divinity passive skill. Okay. Interesting. So, is there a special attack divinity? I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one. Gross Altria? I know. I hate that they do that. I hate that they call her that in-game too, because, like, it feels weird to read it, and then sometimes I slip up and say Altria out loud, and I just, you know, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. So he has Divine. What the heck? There we go. So all of these guys have Divine. That one gives her Divinity? No, no. So what was it that I saw then? Okay, one person that I know has some, like, really weird stuff is the... What was her name? Seshioin or something? I don't know how to spell her name. Seshioin? I don't know. Her, right here. I think she has some, like, weird stuff I remember seeing. Demonic Beast. Levitating. Earth, Lawful Evil. What about the other one? I don't know. All I remember is I could have swore I remembered seeing two different, like, I don't know, Divine, Divinity, something like that. Maybe it was on the wiki. I don't remember. Just search Kiara? Okay. Well, I mean, I found her now, but next time I'll do that. I don't know why this website is so weird. Alright, let's just try the FGO wiki. And then look up traits. Yeah, this is what I saw. Trait divinity. And then divine spirit. That's what it was. Divinity and divine spirit. Because when I saw this in my head, I was thinking, like, aren't those kind of the same thing? Or does divinity mean that they have, you know, they have like divine energy, but they're not a divine spirit quite yet? Like they're almost there, but they're not fully a divine spirit. But yeah, because I think there's like I think when I was watching through Babylonia, I remember you guys mentioning that different servants have like different levels of divinity. So like there might be two servants with divinity, but one might have more divinity than the other, which would make them stronger. Like I think Gilgamesh has like a high level of divinity. But I'm guessing that all of these guys would be weaker than an actual divine spirit, maybe? And then there's some that are both. Like Ibuki Doji's a divine spirit and she has divinity. The wordings are different. Divine skills are something else. Divinity and divine is the same trait. Yeah, but here it has different characters though. Like divine spirit only has this many, and then divinity has like a bunch of units. I don't look at different sources. I only use Chaldea. Actually, it was my mistake using the Game Press. This was actually where I saw it originally. I just thought, because I normally use Game Press to look up information, but I actually remembered seeing it here. So this was the only source that I used for it. There's usually ranks of it. You'll see EX next to it. Perfect example is Herc. Herc has divinity. Oh wait, what's a perfect example? Try not to overcomplicate things. Divine spirit equals God. Divinity can include demigods. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a really good way of explaining it. That's a really good way of explaining it. So these guys are actual like gods and goddesses. Or at least they're at the level of gods and goddesses. A lot of these actually are gods and goddesses though. Like you have Medusa here. I didn't know that Nitocris was an actual goddess, but I don't know much about her outside of Fate anyways. Uriel is, well, Uriel and Medusa, are they really gods? I don't think they're gods, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And then okay. Chiron, for example. That's a good example of a god. I think this is Kali. She's a god. Ket, she's a god. So those make sense. And then these are like demigods. Or people with like levels of godhood or something. Okay, that's a good way of thinking about it or rationalizing it. Okay, so let's get back to the game. And then we will save Finn for next stream. What the heck is this? Was this always here? Free skins and free tickets. Hold on, SKADI. Our revenge might not be over. Okay, let's get into this. We need an archer. We're fighting a saber. Now I know Ozymandias isn't a saber. And Nitocris isn't a saber. So my guess is it's gonna be Saber Grunt. Let's just use Emiya. Why not? And then I think this was my story team. No, this is it. Okay. Let's bring him here. Okay, we have Arash, him. We have her. And then we always need a good single target. What better single target than a Buster single target? We have this. Okay, and then we can swap out Herc, because he's at the point now where these normal quests aren't going to give him any bond points at all. Like, insignificant levels of bond. Also, I think it's cool how now we have Finn and Diarmid. We have the boys. Okay, I didn't recognize his art here. Alright, we good to go? Let's do it. Whoa, why is this orange? Guess we shall find out. That Emiya is not NP5. I mean, how many people have an NP5 Emiya though? Is that like super common? Because I only have one at NP1. Looks like the little kitty's happy to be outside again. Of course I'm very happy too. I'm at a loss for words. It was a long corridor after all. Looks like the sandstorm died down as well. Most likely because it was directly above the Atlas Institute. This region does not belong to the Sun King after all. Let's see. Why a Lancer? The reason what is that logic? He needs more bond points now, so I won't bond him even though I need bond 10. No, what I'm saying is I'm going to bond him, but not from the story points. I'm going to do it from like high level quests, because I think those give more bond. But regardless, I mean, I only need to get I said I was going to get Finn's bond up, and I only need to get him to 3. So I'm just going to bond him up, and then I'll focus on Herc later, since it's going to be a long time until I get like 400k bond points for him. Basically, what I'm saying is I can risk holding off on Herc for now. Most likely because it was directly above the Atlas Institute, this region does not belong to the Sun King after all. We don't have time to savor the moment. What a despicable man to await us at the exit. Lancelot. Oh, is he the Saber? Oh, snap. Wait! There's no way we're fighting him again, bro. There's no way we're fighting him again. What the heck? Didn't we fight him like 3 times so far? You gotta be kidding me. He has such an annoying freaking blessing too. Or he's a Saber that's not weak to Lancers. Sir Lancelot, Master, we're surrounded. Your escape ends here. There is nowhere to run. Surrender. We have more time to waste on you. We have no more time to waste on you. If you choose to resist, then we will not hesitate to kill you. Looks like he's serious. CloudyCrow, please stand back. A failure of one of the Knights of the Round Table must be dealt with by a knight. But first I want to confirm something. And that's an excellent point. It seems I let the blood rush to my head as well. The Knights of the Round Table all believe in the king, but that does not mean they know what the lance represents. Yes, if they are following the Lion King without understanding the role of the lance, it makes sense that they would be convinced. Oh, so once we tell them the truth. Sir Lancelot, before we fight, I have a question for you. Do you know what the lance really is, what the Lion King is after? What? The Holy City is no ideal city. That is a tower at the ends of the world. It gathers the most ideal humans and places them in a cage. And when that is realized, this entire area will disappear. What the Lion King is doing goes beyond what humans must do. No way. Sir Lancelot lowered his sword. It seems like even the Knights of the Round Table weren't informed about the lance. What? Did he stab us? Oh! I did not expect you to know so much. Oh, he did know! And he helped anyways. You scumbag. I suppose that means those over there are privy to the same information? All the more reason I cannot let you escape. I would only spread fear. You would only spread fear where it is not needed. Gah, Lancelot, how could you? You knew of the sacred lance, yet you still serve the king? Have you any idea what he intends to do? Enough. We of the Round Table tolerate no disloyalty to the king. When the city has enough human souls, the doors to the tower at the ends of the world will open. This is what the Lion King announced as soon as he summoned us. And we decided to obey. Based on his ideals, we slaughtered the Crusaders and decided to become enemies to all in this era. We have done this even knowing that what the king is doing is inhuman. Enough talk. If you wish to continue this debate, then you must put your life on the line. Oh, brother. I'm so sick of fighting this dude. Ah, now I'm mad. Okay, Mash. Okay. She's about to go Hulk on him. What? Milady? Mash? You were able to stop my erudite. No, this shield, this presence. Don't tell me you're furious. Although he's no longer within me, I'm sure he feels the same. Which is why I must have you pay the price. Sir Lancelot, stop this nonsense. Stop this. Are you scolding me? Forget scolding. I'm disgusted. How could you possibly take pride in yourself as a knight of King Arthur? If you disagree with the king, raise your case. If the king is wrong, then you fight. That is the heart of chivalry. That was entrusted to you. Only you. Wait. Just wait. That disrespectful and rebellious tone. That hair that covers one eye. You couldn't be. No more words, Sir Lancelot. No, I challenge you to a duel once more. Mash? Rest assured, Master, I will not lose to this person. This shield, this armor, this burning heart, they're all crying out to me. Because... Whoa. Her face straightened. I like the side of Mash, though. Milady, no, Sir Mash, you look just like... I am Mash Kirillite. My true name is a heroic spirit. As a heroic spirit is Galahad. With this flesh and bone I have been granted, I will purge the filth from the proud Knights of the Round Table. Okay, Mash. Okay. Exactly. You tell him. She just snapped on him. Let's see. Okay, and we got the glasses, Emiya. Classic. Well, this is bad. I'm so sick of fighting this guy, man. Gosh dang it. Okay, we have some cards, but they're resisted. Oh, I forgot. Not only is he not weak to Lancers, but he resists everything. But he's a ruler, so he resists everything except, what, an Avenger? Or a Moon Cancer? One of those two? Regardless, we don't have them on our team. Whoever the heck beats him, we don't have them on our team. So, we might be cooked. Evade, increase defense. Well, I plan on stunning him turn 1, so we don't gotta worry about this yet. Increase C-Star drop rate, critical strength, and then this just quick arts buster effectiveness. Switch NP card type to arts or buster. Oh, that's cool. So you can decide if you want to loop or if you want to deal some big damage. And how long does it last? 3 turns? 1 turn? Well, I can't use this now. Let's stun him. Didn't work. Well, So much for that. I want to wait to use this until maybe I can NP. C-star drop rate. Sure, we can go for that. Then I'll wait on these other ones, and then I think, shoot, I guess I have to use this. Had the wrong NP on a rush. Alright, let's get some stars. Hit him with a Stella. Clean 15k. Oh no. Dang, this guy hits like a wet noodle. It'd be so funny if he rolls for count and somehow gets like NP3. That, oh my gosh. At that point, I'd have to give in to the Dante's propaganda. At that point. Oh. Oh wait, is it different every time? I think so. What the heck? That's so weird. Oh, and immune to debuffs. I missed this part. Whoops. But I remember him using this earlier, and he had the same defense affinity. Or no, I think he like resisted everything except for Lancer or something weird like that. And now he has the same defense as a ruler, which I forgot is still weak to Berserker. It's Foreigner that resists Berserker. So we can still cook. We can indeed still cook. Okay, so we got some C stars. Oh, and he used the Gather. Wait, no, he doesn't have Gather. Guess he just got lucky there. So we can use our NP here. Might as well. Go with this. And then this. And this gives us crit strength, C-star gather rate, and NP gauge. We don't need that just yet. Well, we could to help us full combo actually. But I mean, our crit numbers are so low, I don't know if I want to gather rate though. Gather rate though. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. I guess that worked out. The only thing is this, we kind of wasted some of that NP there. So let's use this. And then we could swap. And then let's go for a food combo. Can we loop with just this? Let's find out. Berserkers have the least star gather rate? Yeah, true. I just thought that because she's the only one that has a gather rate buff, that it would, you know, give her a bit more, but maybe I need to level the skill more. Or maybe I'm just out of luck because she's a Berserker, so it's always going to be tougher to give them C stars. Oh, well, actually, doesn't one of these give gather rate as well? Yeah, this gives gather rate and this gives gather rate. So, dang, hold on, hold on. So we can loop with this. Now he should be dead. Dead for real this time. If you have low gather rate, just make 50 stars per turn. Exactly, dude. Jufu, where you at? You know, I was about to say that it's kind of unlucky he survived with 500 HP, but I guess it was kind of good at the end of the day because we still get to see her cool animation, so took a little bit longer, but wasn't too bad. For buster cards only, Cloudy? Yeah, I know. She was using a buster that turn. Ugh, that attack is so strong it reaches the core of my body. There's no doubt. Now do you see, Sir Lancelot? If you don't understand after this, I'll smash you with my castle. That much? No, it's just as you say, Mash. I fought a Knight of the Round Table and was defeated. I can no longer call myself a Knight of the King. This doesn't clear away my foolishness, but I have lost my reason to fight you all. Finally, you've come to your senses. Any way you look at it, you were fighting reluctantly after all. But still, someone that stubborn accepting their loss so easily, I wonder why. Oh wait, let me change this back. Sanzang, Galahad is... What? Those two are related? Foe knew all along. He was trying to tell us. Shout out to Foe. No, not quite, Sanzang. The only time he seemed like a father was when Galahad was a child. Galahad's spirit origin wants to make that known. In reality, the relationship between Sir Lancelot and Sir Galahad is not very good. Isn't that right, Dad? I wanted things to go well. I'm sorry, calling me that is bad for my heart. If I'm not ready for it, I'm liable to die from shot. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this in the anime. I know it has to be so awkward for, like, your son's spirit to be, like, in a woman's body calling you dad. Because it's like, you know, you've known your whole life. You've known him your whole life as your son. But it's like a woman. It's a woman calling you dad. So it's like, oh, I guess I have a daughter now. Yes. All right. If I'm not ready for it, I'm liable to die from shock. What a complicated family background. I mean, he wouldn't be the only one. He wouldn't be the only one. All the Knights of the Round Table have a interesting family background. Heroic spirit and being referred to in the way you've most desired. The hostility and bloodlust have been neatly and cleanly erased. Sir Lancelot is no longer an enemy, I see. Now, what do we do, CloudyCrow? We celebrate. We celebrate. Begin the rice shower. Speaking of rice shower, for any of you Uma Musume players out there, I think they gave us like a ticket for a free, like, guaranteed unit or something. What unit did you guys get? Or no, that was a free support card. I was just randomly rolling on one of the banners, and I ended up getting Rice Shower, so... Pretty cool, pretty cool. She's tough, though. She's tough. I tried using her in career. Actually did really good. Made really good progress. And then there was one race. Even though I was the #1 favorite, even though I retried the race like 3 times, I just couldn't get first place. I kept losing to, I forget her name. It's like Mix something. The girl with the purple hair. I kept losing to her. I don't know why. She's busted. That's all I'm going to say. Capture Sir Lancelot and enter the Holy City or entrust him to the mountain people. That is an option as well. What about making him an ally? Yeah, today has been a special week. Good one. Rice Shower is one of the biggest pains in the asses to raise. I got the Smart Falcon power card. I think the support card I got was... Oh, who was it again? It wasn't anything crazy. It was a speed card. Shoot, I don't remember her name. But she's a speed card I mean, I can't even begin to describe her. I feel like if I try, there's gonna be like 5 different horses that you guys can think of. I got the Teo support card. Nice, nice. Yes, yes, Mejiro McQueen. She kept cooking me in that race. The 7th race, I know. You know exactly which one. That was so tough. That was so tough. Tokai Teo? No, it wasn't her. Nishino Flower? It wasn't her. Shoot, I think she has like short brown hair. And some of her hair like covers her eye. And she's speed. I think her SR card has her like in her like school swimsuit. I don't remember what the SSR one looks like, but it's her. What is it with Uma ad? Uma Musume is fun, man. That game is fun. If you're not playing it, you're missing out. It's not Bakushin. It's not Bakushin. Although she has one of the greatest freaking soundtracks in the game. It's not her. It's not Vodka. Or are you guys saying who you got? What is Cloudy saying? I got interrupted by an Uma Musume ad. Narita Taishin. I think that's her. Let me look it up real quick. Just to make sure. Narita Taishin. Yep, exactly. That's her. I got her SSR card from the free ticket, which you guys can download now on the Apple Store. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Okay, let's continue. An ally? Ha, you are right. You say so naturally. You say so naturally what even I would have difficulty spinning out. If Sir Lancelot became our ally, I could not ask for more. As I was defeated, my life is yours. However, before that, I want to show you something, a certain place. This is an Uma Musume stream now. This is an Uma Musume waiting room. If I disappear, all knowledge of it will be lost. More than anything, I would like to avoid that. Honestly, now that I understand the game more, I'd be more open to like streaming it one of these days, because when I first started the game, I was like, I don't understand anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like if I streamed this, I would just look like an idiot. But now that I have a grasp of it, I think it would be a lot more fun. My unit will escort you. From here, it is only half a day's travel. He seems to have his reasons. What should we do, CloudyCrow? Let's go see what it is. Are we about to see who I think we're about to see? I understand, but I wonder what kind of place it is. Let's find out. A campground in a place like this, and what's more, it's full of people, mountain people, desert people, and even people from the Holy Land. On top of that, this place wasn't built yesterday. You could even say it's a refugee village. Sir Lancelot, you gave the refugees shelter here? There was no choice but to send those chosen by the Holy Selection to the Holy City. I was free to do so as I wished with those who weren't chosen. The king didn't order me to execute them. Dang, hold on. Good guy Lancelot? Question mark? Moreover, there were quite a few knights who disobeyed the king. There also needs to be a place for them. So I used them to guard the refugees. In short, my private army. What amazing sophistry. This is serious treason, Lancelot. She's saying that with a smile. But it's fantastic. Come on, Mash, let him have it. Loafer, good for nothing, loser. Although this is something, it almost doesn't suit you, deadbeat dad. I told you, please stop calling me that. Oh my gosh. Here it is. The music stopped. It's time. We finally saved her. Well, well, just when I was wondering what all that ruckus was, I see you finally arrived. Sure kept me waiting. What? Even Foe's confused. Duh. Hey, nice reaction. The reappearance of the universal genius Da Vinci. Miss me? How have you been, CloudyCrow? Shall we start with a toast celebration? With a toast to celebrating our reunion? Ah, man, she's back. Hold on, we gotta check for sure, though. We gotta check for sure to see if she's really back. Deadbeat dad, ouch. She's not wrong. Okay. Am I crazy? Am I crazy or did nothing change? Hold on, hold on. Increase all allies' defense, increase defense, and apply damage cut. Cool, cool. I like the sound of that. So you take even less damage. And there we have the hidden village. But first, we gotta check and see. Hey, there she is. There she is. Absolute cinema. Da Vinci's back. And it only took like 10 streams, but we got her back. The God King Ozymandias. And okay. Let's do it. Kept you waiting, huh? 3 months later, she's back in the store. She has a sword now. Okay. He's so blind. That's such a small detail. What do you mean he's blind? Oh, snap. He's a part of our team now. Let's get Summer Ibuki Doji. And he is currently still not at 3 yet. Let's go with... Here she is. She moved around a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. For Arash, though, how much is this? This is 60. I think I'll give him this. Shoot. No, this will be fine. Actually, I think after doing the math, this might be stronger, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Because 8% Buster card effectiveness. And, oh wait, no. 10% Buster card effectiveness versus 15% NP strength. I think that's better. Let's do it. First, hold on. I gotta check her out, see the upgrade. There she is. Oh, snap! She's a 4-star now. Mash. So she has a sword. You are correct. She does indeed have a sword. And she does have these elbow armor pad things. And this waist thing got a bit bigger. Oh, and there's a little bit of a... whatever the heck this is. Okay. Cool. Can we level... or can we ascend her now? Or she ascended on her own, I guess, but... we can level her. I might do that real quick. It's been so long since I've last been able to invest into MASH. Now, MASH stocks are at an all-time high. No snap. We ran out of 4 stars. Oh, we have 100 here. Okay, that works. And then servant. Then we go to MASH. Auto select. Low level MASH kind of goated in part 2. I know, I can't wait until now that I have all of her skills, I actually wouldn't mind using her. Or maybe I've always had all of her skills, but she's stronger now. She may not be at her full power just yet, but soon we gotta mash it up. Please bring her in. Like, it pains me not seeing Mash on the party. We can. I think the big reason why I didn't have her before was just because she was so low level compared to my other units. I know she still has strong skills outside of that, but now I have an even better excuse to bring her. Then we have our skills here. Let's see if we can... We can't... Well, we could level this. We could. There's this one. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Those plates. Those plates are a little costly. I think I can invest 5 into Mash, but I can't do any more than that. I'm sorry, Mash. I can't. 5 is all I can give you. Apply invincible and increase NP. Okay. So that does scale. Perfect. We have a ton of those. The OG double mash strat. What, did you like use a mash from friend support with your mash? That sounds amazing. Okay, well, we're out of walnuts. We are out of walnuts, and I have no idea how we're gonna get more of these. And this is the target focus. Greatly increase NP gain. Oh, so this is kind of like Hephaestion. Right? I'm pretty sure she has like almost the exact same skill. Target focus. Greatly increase defense. Increase your NP gain. Yep. And absorb curse. That is different. And the increased defense. But that's cool. Alright, let's try bringing her in. Bring her in. Mash Merlin combo stall. I didn't know there were so many mash strats. Okay. So... Where would I put her, though? I feel like this team will help me get through them the quickest. But I'll keep a rush. I'll do this. Replace her with Mash. Okay, Mash. And then I don't think I need specific CEs on her. Is there a CE that I should have on her that would be good for Mash? Increased defense, incoming damage cut. Oh, okay. So it's basically like her skill 1 but upgraded. Okay. I'm trying to think. I know there's like damage cut CEs out there. We could just make her like super tanky. Or defense up CEs. There was a solo mash strat where you spam her NP and she gets so much defense she's invincible. That's amazing. Let's check out defense up first. See what we have. So we have this. Increase attack and defense 30%, but only for 3 turns. Special defense male. That's awesome. And NP gain. Defense, quick effectiveness, arts effectiveness, buster effectiveness. Just flat defense increase. We have a ton of these. More special defense males. I feel like that'd be good for Mash. Maybe she needs that. Maybe Mash needs that more than anyone. And then damage cut. I know we have a lot of damage cut. So we could use this. So arts effectiveness, buster, damage cut, NP charge. Could use that. Trying to look for some that are max limit broken. C. Start gather rate, reduce damage taken. Anti-domestic violence CE. The Kide CE. Kide CE. From defense up. Iron Will training. Let's do it. 15% is quite a bit. Let's do it. And then let's start. Anything kind of goes with this version of MASH. I personally go for the crit stars per turn CEs. Oh yeah, that could be good for the rest of your team. Or are you trying to run a DPS MASH? A crit master MASH out here. What, no reunion hug? I guess not. That's too bad. I was looking forward to it. Well, I just put it down to being too shy to hug in front of people. At any rate, I can plainly see your happiness, but if you open your mouth that big, you'll dislocate your jaw. I just can't keep it shut. That tone, it's the real Da Vinci. Ah, good, finally connected. It seems like you've returned to the desert zone. Your safety is the most important thing. I see Da Vinci there as well. Yep, all is right in the world. Someone's not very excited. Wait, what? Da Vinci? There we go. That's more of a reaction. You mean she lived through being so spectacularly blown to pieces? Oh, Romani, thank you for such an unsightly reaction. When I return, let me test out my new skill, the astronaut home run. Just kidding. I figured you wouldn't be dead. It wasn't a big deal to me anyway. CloudyCrow and MASH were all sad, so I read the room and decided to play along, that's all. In fact, your being gone would be nothing more than a nuisance, that's all. Ew, this guy is gross. It's not cute when a guy acts tough, especially when he's single and over 30. Oh my gosh. She is cooking him. I'm not acting tough. I'm just glad our helping hand is back and all. But more importantly, how did you survive? That staff exploded, didn't it? I didn't think there was any way I could help you. Ah, that was an unexpected development for me too. I thought if I tossed it high into the air, I'd be at least able to avoid instant death, but I didn't expect, of all things, the knight leading the enemy assault to jump in front of me and cover me. Can you believe it? Dang, good guy Lancelot. Sir Lancelot saved Da Vinci? From far away, it looked like a beautiful woman, so in the spur of the moment, yeah, I remember this. Classic Lancelot. It went from good guy Lancelot to classic Lancelot. I beg your pardon? Just what are you saying? Foe's like, oh brother. Ha ha ha, that's Lancelot for you. Anything for beautiful women. Ouch, a burn from another round tabler. That's right, gotta think about Galahad's feelings too. Wait, CloudyCrow, did you find out the true name of the heroic spirit that was fused with MASH? What? Did we say Galahad? What? That's weird. Huh. That's a little strange. We didn't mention Galahad in front of Romani at all. And then he just randomly says, that's right, gotta think about Galahad's feelings. Strange. Strange. Oh, was there another dialogue option that said it? And I just picked this one? I guess that explains it. But I guess this is also a good example of, you know, your choice not mattering. Because even though we didn't pick the Galahad option, he still said Galahad. Oh, but you called her a round table knight. Where was that at? Let's see, let's see. Lancelot. Lancelot da Vinci. Then if we did say it, then why didn't he question us when we said it? Oh, you're talking about right here? A burn from another round tabler? I thought this was referring to Betty Vier, since it came up right after he spoke. And he said, that's Lancelot for you, anything for beautiful women. Ouch, a burn from another round tabler. I thought he was referring to Betty Vier. I didn't think that was referring to MASH. I guess it makes sense, but it's weird that we didn't say this right after MASH. Let's see. Yes, home run. We hit a home run at the Atlas Institute. That refers to Betty, yes. Okay, so then what's all the chat question marking me for? Oh my gosh. Here we go again. Everyone's question marking me like I'm an idiot, when what I said wasn't even wrong. We confirm the name of the heroic spirit lending me their power, as well as the true nature of the Lion King's sacred lance. I'm sending information about the lance now. I see, that's good. I'll leave the report to you then. Senpai, I won't tell the doctor that we looked into Chaldea. Mr. Holmes asked me not to. The truth about the sacred lance, eh? Now that sounds interesting. I'd like to know the details of things up until now too, seeing as I was stuck here and everything. He said another... It does not... Yeah, another. Alright, here we go. We're doing this. We're doing this. Ouch. A burn from another round tabler. Wouldn't Betty Vier be considered another round tabler? That's just like, I guess I can't really think of an example, but when he says, ouch, a burn from another round tabler, I think he was just saying, oh, Lancelot, you got burned by another Knight of the Round Table, referring to Betty Vier here, since he's another Knight of the Round Table. That's what I'm trying to say. Another Round Tabler refers to Betty, the first being MASH. What's the first one? Where's the first one then? I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on this. All I'm saying is, from what I've read here, it seems as though we didn't mention the name Galahad, and, unless I'm incorrect, we also didn't imply that she was a member of the Round Table in front of Dr. Roman. So him saying that's right, gotta think about Galahad's feelings too, and then he says, wait, CloudyCrow, did you find out the true name? This is a little weird to me. I don't know where he got the impression that we knew. Maybe he's just guessing randomly, but I don't think we did anything to imply that we knew. But maybe I'm wrong. To tell the truth, I've only been able to stand up like this for a few days. Before this, I was confined to my bed. Well, I suppose I did hear about your exploits from him, though. From him? Oh, this guy! Saruhan, me, young lady. We've met once before, haven't we? He looks pretty dang cool. The group of thieves from the main gate. That's the one. I was much obliged that time, young lady. I had Saruhan assist the refugees fleeing in the opposite direction to us. He's a first-class thief. Sometime after that, he couldn't look after them anymore, so he pushed the refugees here. From then on, I had him look into the state of the wastelands. He did some hard work for very little money. You were quite the nuisance, though. But, well, there's no replacement for Miss Da Vinci's wisdom. Her skills in the wasteland proved to be a highly valuable resource. Like finding a source of water and digging in a well in a day. I thought she was a goddess of salvation. That's right, even bedridden, there were things I could do, but that armchair detective work doesn't end today. I'll start with a quick warm-up and move on to some light training. How strong have you all become? How much have I recovered? Let's find out with a little battle. A battle? How did you come to that conclusion? Senpai, Da Vinci is acting weird. What else is new? Ha ha ha, as expected of CloudyCrow. Well then, while we battle, I'll have you tell me about the Sacred Lance. Fill me in on what the Lion King is aiming for. Roman is basically saying that he already knew Galahad was the spirit in MASH. He was just name dropping him. Yeah, that's what was so confusing to me. I'll explain it once we start. So, what was confusing to me is how he did such a good job of holding it back before, and then he just spills out the name randomly here. Even though, you know, we didn't imply that we knew her identity, he just spilled the beans, and then he was like, oh wait, do you guys know her true identity yet? So I guess it makes sense that he just randomly slipped, but it's weird how he was able to conceal it so well this whole time and just randomly slips up now. But on top of that, I thought that maybe somehow, some way, he might have been listening in on our conversation with Holmes. Somehow, discreetly. And he was just pretending like communications weren't working or something. I don't know. But, let's take out this first wave real quick. Let's do this. The real answer is, and you'll see this a lot later, your chapter says both dialogue options. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would be the case. Like I said during the summer event, like there are a lot of times where they give you dialogue options, which is like the illusion of choice, but usually afterwards they'll give you an answer that's kind of like that could fit for either response. Apparently you guys said there's some moments where your choices actually do matter. Oh snap. MASH about to come in clutch already. Target focus and NP gain. Well, we should wipe them here. Whatever. Order shouldn't really matter here. If that's what you thought, then why is this going on? Because you guys are still question marking me. And Senor Lopez says I can't bear with all this media literacy. So you guys are the reason why this is still going on. I said my piece, and then you guys were like, question mark? What? Question mark? What is he on about? This is Saruhan? What happened to his skin? What the heck? That's Saruhan, huh? Okay. Guess we can use this. And then we can swap. Okay, so we're gonna need some more NP. This is only for herself, right? For yourself. C stars per turn. Okay, hold on. I was not expecting that. This lasts for 3 turns, I think. Okay, so let's do this. And then this. See how much damage that does. Probably not too much, since she only has an attack buff. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't even use Ibuki Doji's skill 1 with Jalter. Dang, MASH eating that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's stun here. No effect. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Buff immune. She does have that. Okay. So here. Maybe do like this. This is 100% crit on a buster. This is gonna hurt. We might want to save that for the end. Might be able to finish it off this round. Let's see, 100k? Okay, pretty dang close. That was like 90k. So now this round, she's definitely dead. Oh man, this keeps throwing me off. Their hair is kind of close in color, so from a distance, I'm like, oh, I'll just use Jalter full combo. Let's just do this. Alright, yeah, real funny, guys, real funny. Real funny. Budget went to servants and story. We just want to educate you, Fumble Crow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I know at the end of the day, you guys just want the best for me. So through all the question marks, through all the Fumble Crows, even throughout all the Fem Crows, I know deep down, you guys want the best. And that's the truth about the Sacred Lance. Do you understand, Da Vinci? So to put it simply, the point of holy selection is to select humans, those who won't stray from the path of righteousness no matter what kind of evil has invaded their hearts. To gather people of lawful good alignment into the holy city Camelot, then absorb Camelot into Rongo Miniad, thereby creating a sort of space colony that can continue to exist no matter what kind of isolation it is in. In which case, it would be able to withstand the King of Mages' incineration. That's the Lion King's goal, yes? That's right, all of us believed that ideal was righteous. Betty Vera, you can say it. Lancelot was wrong. No, I don't want to attack him while he's down. Right, you're so kind. I like that kind of person. In that case, I'll continue for you. The Lion King had the wrong idea. It's not good to take people's choices away from them. But all of the Knights of the Round Table accepted that idea, albeit at the cost of their own identity. That's because they believed in the past King Arthur. However, the current King Arthur is no longer the same. Right? Why did King Arthur become the Lion King? That I don't know. At the time we were summoned, that king was already in that form. There's also no indication that His Majesty's heart was invaded by the one you call the King of Mages. Are we almost done with Camelot? We're coming up to the beginning of the end here. I don't know if there are sections that, if there are more sections that have been taken out from the anime, but I believe from here, all we do is we go and talk to Ozymandias and Nitocris again, and then we head straight to the city, right? And then we have the big battle where we fight all the knights. I'm pretty sure that's all that's left. There were knights who disobeyed, saying he had gone mad, but really there was no reason for him to do so. It's not madness. I mean, the current King Arthur doesn't even have any sense of reason to begin with. No sense of reason? Are you calling His Majesty a puppet? One that's controlled by Agravain? Agravain? Oh, King Arthur's aside. King Arthur's aide. So Rohan mentioned something about him. About how Agravain took over the Merchants Guild and lined his own pockets while using his role as royal aide as cover. Well, dang, so this man was, what's it called? Embezzling? He was embezzling? Well, regardless of what Agravain was thinking, I can explain why King Arthur became the Lion King. She is no longer human, no longer a heroic spirit. Her very existence changed from holding on to the Sacred Lance for too long. Her existence has changed. Ah, man, this is so interesting. Knowing the truth and then hearing her say this, she's no longer human, no longer a heroic spirit. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. Yes, she was originally a legend born of this earth, but through the Sacred Lance, she became one that sits in the heavens. If she had any sense of normal reason, she would focus on improving life in the ideal city she aimed to build. But she didn't choose that. She didn't even think of that. In order to maintain this everlasting world of man she envisions, she turned down all human happiness. This was a transcendent viewpoint that went beyond being cool-headed. She honestly believed this. And mankind is something valuable. However, human life has no value. Wow. So it's the idea of mankind that's more important than mankind itself. The result was the holy city, truly a god's perspective. That is what I meant by having no sense of reason. And that explains why she's so focused on preserving humanity, but not really, you know, taking the feelings of humanity into consideration. So her existence changed, that's believable. So the King Arthur, who manifested in the singularity, is rather than a hero. So the King Arthur, who manifested in the singularity, is rather than a heroic spirit. What? I don't know. Maybe I don't know English. Maybe I don't know English. A divine spirit, one of the gods. Oh, okay, so he continued here. The Lion King is a divine spirit. But why? Why did it turn out that way? King Arthur was trying to bring peace to Britain, to bring happiness to all its people. Why did the King of Knights turn out like that? We'll talk about King Arthur's transformation later. The situation is too dangerous. Not only was that era already in ruins, but building a human world without humanity? If that's the case, even if we beat Solomon and prevent his machinations, the history of mankind will be a mess. The Lion King's sacred lance, the holy city Camelot, will be a cancer even after humanity is restored. Whatever happens, we have to stop the Lion King. I will have an audience with the king. I will be the traitor that'll stop the sacred lance, surely. That's impossible, Sir Lancelot. You received a gift from the Lion King, didn't you? If so, the instant you turn your sword on the king, you will be burned away. I didn't want to say it, but well, the moment they accepted their gifts, the Knights of the Round Table lost their ability to turn on the king. We have no choice but to join up with Hassan and attack the holy city up front. But that mighty skeleton guy said he would come to the battlefield, but that alone wouldn't be enough to beat the Lion King's armies. The difference in forces is too great. Plus, there's the light of judgment too. Attacking as we are now would be suicide, and suicide is absolutely out of the question. I don't mind doing it myself, but to have it done in front of me by someone else would drive me to tears. We don't have the forces to attack the holy city, but no one else has the strength left to help us. Is that true? Nani? CloudyCrow? There is one person, isn't there? Someone does have the strength to spare. One person. King Ozymandias. What if you asked the Sun King to help us? There's no way. That haughty king would never come to our aid. Yeah, I'm opposed to that idea too. Besides, once we defeat the Lion King, we'll have to think of how to defeat Ozymandias too. No, we may have overlooked that. It's not possible. It's not impossible. If the Lion King is left alone, Egypt will disappear too. He would know that. If we give him our terms, Ozymandias will help us. He would not turn down something to his benefit. And those terms are? We won't get anywhere if they demand that we hand over CloudyCrow, though. No need to worry about that. He doesn't look like it, but he's simple-minded. Foe? He's like, oh, you think so? Really? He only sides with whoever can win. We'll tell him directly that there is value in fighting alongside us. Okay. Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let's see. Using the soundboard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Mark, is this your first time checking out one of the streams? Because I do have a little bit of a soundboard. I don't use all of the sounds because some of them are situational, but I obviously have the faux soundboard. There's like 3 different faux sounds, but I only have one of them actually keybound, so I need to manually put in the other ones if I want to use those. And then there's this one. Wait, no, that's the one we just used. So is it this? Or this one? Those are the 3 different faux ones. And then during, what is it called? During Septum, we had a Umu soundboard. So we have that one. And then we have the Dante laugh. But if there's ever any other voice lines you guys want me to add, feel free to let me know on the Discord. Which, if you're not on the Discord, you can join through the description. There should be a link down there. And I was thinking I might add some, like, say voice lines to the soundboard. Who knows? Who knows? Did he clear all of the events? I think so. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Wait, what's that one? Oh, did they add some new things? I'm not sure. I cleared out everything from this shop, but I know, like, these come up once the event's over. But, yep, I did everything else. Put your hands up. Exactly. Gotta get that one. Gotta get that one. For sure. But, that's, like I said at the beginning of this stream, this is probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Not going to lie, I got to catch up on some sleep and also deal with some work stuff. But Friday, we should be perfectly fine. Good to go. Normal stream, Camelot focused, no rolling in the beginning. So we'll be able to dedicate all of Friday to Camelot and hopefully make some progress. My goal is, I don't know how long we're going to be in Ozymandias's domain, but my goal is to get through that and step into the Holy City. I want to get into the Holy City by the end of next stream, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. Also, massive shout out to Matthias for gifting 5 memberships, and shout out to all of the new members that have joined the Cloud Crowd today. Hope you guys enjoy the emotes. Again, if you have any more emote ideas, feel free to let me know. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all. Hold on. Gotta get my outro music going. Got a bit ahead of myself there. And then... Okay, so I'll be ending the stream here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Umu!